All right. If you're taking the LSIT test, I would suggest uh, I'm going to try to give some pointers. So the first one is take the first few minutes to give you some time to review how the computer-based testing works. And the best thing that worked for me was the searchable PDF. If you know how to do searchable PDF, it's going to be great. You use some techniques like similar words, similar topics. Uh, so if they're asking you about something that you're not sure of, you can probably do something that's related or whatever the topic, the topic to open up that, and then they'll have some information on there. It might give you what you need. And then do all the easy questions first, knock them all out. The ones that say, what is this? And it says A, B, C, D. Take knock all those out. They take 15 seconds each, and you'll be done with 80% of the test in 20% of the time. Then you have a lot of time to do the more difficult questions, the ones that actually take calculations. And then even do those, the medium hard ones, the hard ones, and then the most difficult ones, maybe even the ones you don't know at the very end. You'll have plenty of time. What I remember is horizontal curves and vertical curves. I think there was one, here's a vertical curve, and there's a pipe that's at a certain elevation from the point of beginning, and what's the clearance from the pipe, top of pipe to the road, something like that. But they have the vertical curve alignment formula in the PDF search, so that was pretty easy. Just plug in the numbers into the formula. There's some linear calculations and area calculations, scale factors, and photogrammetry. Just know it because they teach it to you in the class. Survey 1 and 2, and it is on there. I think there was one on each one of those. Maybe basic trig functions and triangles. Be very good at sine, cosine, tangent, and the algebra that you used for those. Mean, median, and mode. I think I put that only because if you don't know what it is, you might just type it in a PDF and you can go in there and it might even tell you. And there might be a mean, median, mode question in there. Side angle, side triangle, side triangle, and side angle triangle. So law of sines, law of cosines, and know the sine area formula. That'll help you save some time. And area of irregular polygon. I think but if you know that's using these, I think you just, worst case scenario, you just break it down into two triangles. For sure, the side angle, side area formula, you want to know that. And side angle, side, law of sines in general. This is the website. If you can do these problems that are on there, you're golden. You won't have any problem with the stuff on the test. Calculate slopes, fractions and ratios, quadratic formula. I think I just put that because it's in the book. I did it. You could do a search, and that's the vertical curve alignment stuff. Maybe area stuff. I doubt. I don't know. But just be familiar with it. Know how to look it up. Know how to plug in that. All you got to do is know how to plug in the numbers. I think the formula will be in there. Mid-level algebra, pretty basic algebra, nothing real complicated. Algebra 1, for sure, that's about it. GPS errors, EDM errors. Can't honestly tell you what the questions were, what they were like really, but I remember they were on there because I wrote them. It's a few years ago. Same thing with refraction and curvature here. There's just errors, just understanding what the errors are. Is curvature going to give you a greater or less than elevation? The same thing with refraction, how they work. Just pretty much the physics, I think. No, I don't remember being any had to plug in any formula for distance and curvature and refraction. Differential leveling. So there's understanding the errors and blunders. So I guess it'd be systematic errors and natural errors or something. I don't know, but understanding what those are. Parallax, checking two-peg test, with how the unbalanced distances affect your shots. Maybe if there's a bad instrument, you definitely want to use the three-wire leveling, blunders, understanding map projections. Yeah, just understanding what they are. the ones you study in class are the ones that are on there. I mean, there might be 50 different kinds, but the ones that you study in class are the ones that are going to be the ones that are in the book, right? Are the ones that are going to be on there. There's just a few. Longitude and latitude, ellipsoid, scale factor. I'm not sure. Oh, so maybe just understanding how the change in elevation changes the scale factor for your GPS or something. I'm not sure. Alta surveys, you want to know what those are, what's involved. And then the different types of surveys, you might want to know what the different types are. Subdivision surveys, boundary, alta, topographic, construction, location, geodetic. There's more than one, but understanding the basic ones. If they give you a list of 5, you need to pick out the 3. There might be some that, I don't remember what the question was, but there was something on there about that. Riparian rights, understanding the terminology and what they mean. Well, Garrett, there was a lot. There was maybe 5 questions on riparian rights, Dahlwegs, accretion, avulsion, reliction, erosion, shoreline, center lines, islands, threads, all that stuff. Just study that because there's a lot of questions on it. Some of it was on the wetland vegetation, evergreens, deciduous, coniferous. Yeah, it was just on there. Interior and exterior angles, how to calculate those, and +2 and -2 times your 180. Steel tape adjustment. Let's say you have a tape that's been stretched out. It's half an inch long at 100 feet. It's 700 feet. Or 722 feet. What's the actual distance when you're review? Oh yeah, and here you pick. I think I caught a question, and then there was asking what's the answer, and it was A, or maybe it was A and C, and I wrote A. I didn't even look until after I did the review that it was A and C that was on there as a. So his answer was D, right? And then I think there was another one that said something that is, and I thought it said isn't, and I thought it said is, and I picked the wrong answer. I was able to correct that one too. And that's pretty much it. It wasn't a real difficult question. It was actually a pretty straightforward test exam. Difficult, but it was just a straight test. There was nothing that's not in survey 1 and 2. I don't think there was anything that was on that test that wasn't in those 2 classes. So I hope that helps you in your career and taking the test. And thanks for watching. And if this helps you, try pass it along and help somebody else pass it along. Thanks.